everybody, my name is Jill Lewis. I'm a certified faster way to fat loss coach, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my special low carb summer smoothie bowl. This protein smoothie bowl is so easy to make, and it's really good in the summertime. Cool and refreshing. I like doing this on a low carb day especially. So to start, I've put in 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. Now, if you start with too much milk, the whole thing's gonna be soupy. It's gonna be more of a smoothie than it is a smoothie bowl that you can eat with a spoon. So start smaller. A 3/4 of a cup is all I put in. And then I'm gonna put about 1/2 of a small avocado. I'm just going to scoop out the flesh of the avocado. This just gives it an awesome consistency, and you cannot taste it in there at all. So love to add. The avocado has a ton of great fiber in there. Okay. Next up is going to be the red raspberries. Great source of fiber, and as far as fruit goes, it's low carb. I'm going to do 1/2 of a cup of frozen red raspberries. So for reference, that's only going to be giving you 10 carbs, but there's, let's see, 4.5 grams of fiber, and so that's a really good amount. So I've only got about, 6 net carbs at the most in here. To this, to add more good fiber and some more greens, I'm gonna add a small handful of spinach as well. So, you like that? I'm just gonna place that in there. So here's what I have so far. To this, I'm gonna add protein powder. I'm gonna add some chocolate protein powder. The brand I'm using today is this one right here. And I like this one because the carb count is pretty low, and also going to be adding some cacao powder. When it does that, I know that it's pretty solid, so I'm gonna shake it up a little bit, and I'm gonna let it go again. So that sound means I need a little bit more milk, but again, you don't want to start out with too much milk because then it's going to make it really soupy, and you don't want that. So I'm just going to put in a dash more. So here's the consistency right now. So I want it to be just a little thinner. Pour that in, stir it up, and start the process over, the blending process over. You want to make sure that your spinach gets all mixed in. Okay, this is perfect consistency. So again, it was between 1 cup and 3/4 of a cup of the almond milk in there, but that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna pour this down. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this into the bowl, and you can just see how thick it is. It's like a pudding, but it's really cold because it has those frozen berries in there. And again, this is for my low carb days. I do carb cycling, and so I'm not against eating carbs by any stretch. I have made smoothie bowls with a banana to bump up my carbs, and I will omit the avocado. That's a really good way to do this for a regular day, but today is a low carb day, so focusing on that. All right. See, this just looks like chocolate pudding, doesn't it? Okay. Now the toppings, now the fun part. So you can decide what kind of toppings you'd like to put on there. I'm gonna start with some fresh berries. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the theme of raspberries, and I'm gonna put some fresh raspberries right down the middle. So just take a handful there, put them down the middle, that looks good. Then to that, I am going to add some cacao nibs, just a few. Cacao nibs are good mixed in with other foods, so I'm going to sprinkle that down the side. I'm going to add just a few chia seeds, another way to add up just a little bit of crunch. Put that down the side. If you want, you could put some grain-free granola. That's really fun, gives another awesome crunch to it. This particular brand is an awesome one because it hardly has any carbs. So I highly recommend that if you're on a low carb day. That one's good. Another way to add some fiber would be to do some coconut flakes or coconut chips. I like these by Bear. And I just sprinkle those down the other side. Again, I'm not using very many, but this is such a fun way to break my fast during the day, and let me show you this goodness. Get this off the side. Look at that. And that is it. Enjoy.